Hello everybody, my name is Shadow and welcome to the FabledFoes YouTube channel. Today I'll be playing Cinder, and I've gotten a little sneak peek of the game, what looks to be a choice storybook game based on Cinderella. So I'm kind of a bit pumped to play this game, especially since I get to roleplay the voices. So let's see how well I do. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decided to act earlier, maybe things won't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, this family wouldn't fall apart like this. But I suppose it was easier to complain and do nothing rather to try and change things. Isn't it always? Tonight, it's different. This is a night of change. The night where my plans finally take effect. I can hear my stepsisters talking softly in the hallway. I imagine they, too, won't get any sleep. By the way, I am very sorry for not being able to read the text at the same time that it's on the screen, thus changing the words slightly, so you will see that in the future, so just warning. During the last few days, I've learned so much more about them. But can it erase all the years they tormented and humiliated me? I don't know what to think about it. So this is our choice. People. They deserve a second chance, or should get what they deserve. Now, I really hate the roll over and play dead Cinderella, so let's go with should get what they deserve. You can't erase the past. You can't push someone into despair and expect compassion in return. We pick our own paths in life. Whatever happens, my stepsisters knew the risks. Meanwhile, in the hallway. I still can't believe she did it. I would never have suspected. Of course, because everyone is as dim-witted as you are and never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. Did you see it in the tea leaves or read it in a children's book one afternoon while avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might do something like this. If you must know, but believe what you want, I don't care. I also suspected she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at times that an explosion seemed inevitable. I just didn't expect she had it in her. Gloria, please. Sometimes you sound like a cliché villain from a bad romance novel. Of course, if something isn't twisted, weird, or shocking, then you wouldn't consider it. Not everyone is like you, Sophia. I know not everyone is. You're not. Though you try your best to be like Mother, always responding the same way regardless of the situation. Predictable, boring, and stupid. But you are not Camosa, remember? You do not lead. You mindlessly follow, and it shows. Shut up, you! Open up. Open up in the name of the prince. I cannot do that voice. That's him. Why did he have to come? And in the middle of the night? Will the wonders never cease? I guess this night of change is not over yet. Just as your ridiculous cliché impersonations aren't done yet either. There's no time for this now. Though I'm sure Mother will deal with you later. I'll go summon her. You do that. Open up. I won't repeat myself. Mother! Sophia, don't stand like that. Open the door, let this noisy man in. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain, what brings you here at this time of night? Spare me the false pleasantries. You know why I'm here. Where is she? Very well. Sophia, get Cinders here right away. Yes, Mother. Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know this is not a courtesy visit. I'm afraid a lot is going to change here tonight. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit, I'm afraid of it too. Sometimes, some independent woman I am. Cinders, Mother has summoned you. Move. You know she doesn't like to wait. Fine, fine, I'm moving. Just give me a moment. Make sure it's quick. Okay, so this is my issue here. Switching back and forth between these voices is getting a little bit difficult. So if I'm not saying the right voice or the right character, I apologize. Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia? This whole situation, what happened this evening, and the guards bashing at the door and all, is because of you, right? You planned it. How should I reply? Let's lie to her. No. Why is it when anything happens, you always go blaming me? Oh, please. You and Gloria love to treat me as if I were stupid. But I am not. Far from it, actually. I'm definitely not blind. You know, I know you've been planning this since the morning 7 days ago. Ooh, flashback. 7 days earlier. What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but today it's different. Today it's summer in its fullest. You can press escape or right click to open the in-game menu to save or quit the game at any time. Okay. It's so nice to see the sun again. It can get pretty cold in this room of mine. Although I don't feel so frisky now, I can use some more beauty sleep. I shouldn't have burned the midnight oil over a book last night. And a silly book too. Some adolescent girl, pretty and numb as a freshly cut flower, shows divine humility and courage while suffering oppression from her abusive family. Who writes these things? And do they really want young women to develop this martyr-like attitude? Funny though, if it's really that bad and makes me so hangry, why did I read it in the first place? Maybe something in it really does echo a part of my own experience. I don't know. And I'm not gonna spend the morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as if I'll get to enjoy the day either. Lady Carmosa. Why can't I say that word right? Lady Carmosa will certainly make sure that I'll have to do the worst chores. The old hag could use any of her servants, but oh shit. Oops. Okay. If only Father was still here. On a day like this, he would surely take me to the forest. We always went to the lake, the magical lake he called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old tree. Gotta pay tribute to the fairies. You never know when you might need their help. Good old man. He used to tell me stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. I miss him so much. But enough of daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. It's only for a moment before I start considering mice and sparrows my only friends, and we'll go frolicking and singing together. What a sight that would be. Luckily, I know better than that. I may get lonely sometimes, but I'm not empty-headed. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started. And you never know what the future may bring. Cinders. I still have some time before my sisters wake up. I could start my cleaning duties to have more time later, or I can try to finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could seize the opportunity to do sweet nothing. If you missed something important, you could always rewind the game by using the mouse wheel or the up arrow. Okay. It's not like I have time for myself very often. What should I do? I think we should start cleaning. Since my father's death, Carmosa and her daughters treat me as a servant. Cinders, do the cleaning. Cinders, go to town. Cinders, why isn't my dress washed yet? I hate it so much. But what can I do? I have to stay patient and hope for the better. I'm not flimsy. If this is a test, I will face it with a smile. If I start cleaning now, I should be done before the afternoon. Maybe even get some time for myself in the evening. Off to work then. I'll start with my room. I swear it gathers dust from the whole residence. I should also bring some fresh flowers. My room may be repurposed. There we go. My room may be just a repurposed storage, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try to make it more cozy, right? Cinders, are you there? Cinders, where are you? Sophia? I'm in the broom locker. Oh, you're cleaning already. So considerate of you. But I'm afraid Mother has different plans. She wishes to see you immediately. Wishes to see me? Did she tell you what she wanted me for? No, of course not. Why would she? Why would I want to ask in the first place? She looked rather angry, though. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know? I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered, noble girls who care about others. Sorry to break it to you, but I don't. If you are in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart, sis. Sophia. My, aren't you a charming human being? Oh, wrong voice. That was supposed to be Cinders. Why, thank you. Hurry up. Let's go already. Oh, shut up! I used to play in this hall as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore. Ever since my father passed away, it feels like this place is just an empty shell. Carmosa does her best to upkeep the residence to its former splendor, but I guess most won't be fooled by it. But for me, this place feels like it's fading away. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. I was starting to think that you couldn't find your way. But it seems you were just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. You're as hopeless, irresponsible as that sister of mine. No wonder that Mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. Gloria. Don't tell me you can't. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming. I would love to cut this out, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Don't tell me you got up caughting. Come on, you can do this, Shadow. You can do this. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. No, did you? If you ask me, you should be the one daydreaming about being rescued. It's obvious you hate your current life. Watch your tongue. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't I? When's the last time you were actually happy? Jesus, Cinder, you got some bite. It's very thoughtful of you to worry about me, but if I were you, I'd pay more attention to your situation. I don't want your pity. And before you get any foolish ideas, I think you should know that Mother is calling for you. She says she has a special job for you, and no doubt something rudimentary enough for you to handle. So you were sent here to fetch me then? Mother entrusts me with the important tasks. Don't mistake me for being at your level. You wait here. I'll let her know that you finally rolled out of bed. Alright. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. The room feels empty again. Even Glory's presence is better than nothing. Truthfully, I feel bad for her. I may be the servant around here, but her situation isn't different than mine. Both Glory and Sophia spend their every waking moment doing Cremosa's biddings. Just because it's not scrubbing the floor doesn't mean they're not servants too. So you're finally up, you lazy girl. Can't anyone in this house just do what I ask of them? I swear, you feeble-minded girls are going to be the death of me. Lady Carmosa. Bah! You've wasted too much of my time already. I have a job for you. Go into town and find the merchant Tobias. I need you to pay him for a certain service. I'm gonna give you 200 sovereigns exactly. Don't you dare lose them. I must be a fool to entrust you with this much money, but unfortunately, I've no one else to send. I have better plans for those two useless daughters of mine. Now hurry up, child. Time is of the essence. Cremosa has been speaking to me this whole time, alternating between insults and orders. Do I really have to silently accept this? Let's question her. What exactly is the service you're paying me for? Mind your own business, child. There's no need for you to know. Why can't any of you girls just obey me without asking such vacant questions? Now hurry up and go! Cremosa's even more angry than usual today. I wonder what set her off. I've never seen her like this. Defensive. She must be hiding something. I suppose it could be worse. A trip to town isn't such a terrible thing. It's a beautiful day and a great excuse to get away from the house. I won't even get in trouble for leaving as quickly as I can. Besides, Tobias has always been so nice to me, so I'll enjoy seeing him again. This could be a rather pleasant trip. We have to go to the forest. Seems a little bit sketchy, not gonna lie. I suppose I should be grateful, even though Cremosa practically kicked me out of the house. It's better than staying there. It really is beautiful here, and it's a much needed break from that toxic house. The lake that my father took me to as a child isn't far away too. I really miss our trips to the lake. It would be nice to visit it again, if only just for the sake of memories. I wonder if I have enough time. Cremosa did tell me to hurry after all. Let's go to the lake, why don't we? You know, our dead father and all. Yeah, let's do it. Cremosa will yell at me when I get back. No matter what I do, it's impossible to please that woman. Well, then I suppose taking a trip to the lake wouldn't make a difference one way or the other. It's been so long since my last visit, and I do miss it. I'll go. I'm glad I chose to come. This place is beautiful, as it was when my father used to take me here. As a child, I knew that this place was magical, but I've outgrown fairy tales now. Still, there's something to this place. It feels enchanted. Maybe it's because it hasn't changed a bit since I was a little brat. I remember it that my father used to say. I remember that my father would always leave a gift for the fairies every time he visited. Maybe I should do the same. Sure, why not? I wish I'd brought something with me, but I don't really own anything that would make a proper gift anyway. Well, it's the intent behind the gift that matters more than the actual gift. As long as I'm honoring the fairies, they'll appreciate it. That's what my father would say. I guess he's really a big child deep inside. I think I'll weave a wreath out of some flowers here. I'm sure the fairies would appreciate it. It's coming along rather nicer than expected. It's been such a long time since I did anything like this. It feels a little nostalgic. It's funny how, when we grow up, we start rejecting the things we consider childish, only to return later with great joy in doing them. I think I'll leave this wreath under the old oak. That's where my father always left our gifts when we came. I've spent too much time here already. I need to get to town. Now, I think that's all the time we have today. In the next episode, I guess we can go to town. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again. Bye.